It was a moment that left many television fans quietly stunned. When Carroll O'Connor, the legendary actor who brought Archie Bunker to life, passed away, tributes poured in from across Hollywood. Former co-stars, friends, and admirers reflected on a career that had shaped television history. Yet amid the public mourning, one absence sparked years of speculation. Jean Stapleton wasn't there. For millions of viewers, O'Connor and Stapleton had been inseparable. Week after week on All in the Family, they appeared not merely as actors reading lines, but as a believable married couple navigating an America that was rapidly changing. Their chemistry felt effortless. Their friendship seemed genuine. So when news spread that Stapleton did not attend O'Connor's funeral, many began asking the same question. What really happened? Was there a hidden conflict? A falling out nobody knew about? Or was the truth something far more human? To understand the mystery, it helps to go back to the beginning. Long before they became television icons, both Carroll O'Connor and Jean Stapleton were respected performers struggling through the unpredictable world of acting. Neither fit the traditional Hollywood mold. They weren't glamorous movie stars chasing tabloid headlines. Instead, they were dedicated craftsmen who valued storytelling above celebrity. That shared professionalism would eventually become the foundation of one of television's most beloved partnerships. When All in the Family exploded into a cultural phenomenon, audiences became fascinated by the relationship between Archie and Edith Bunker. On screen, they argued constantly. Archie barked insults. Edith responded with warmth, patience, and optimism. Yet beneath the conflict was undeniable affection. Viewers assumed that same bond existed off-camera. And in many ways, it did. Those close to the production often described the cast as deeply connected. O'Connor reportedly admired Stapleton's talent, while Stapleton frequently praised O'Connor's commitment to his craft. Together, they helped create characters that remain among the most recognizable in television history. But here's what most people never realized. As the years passed, Stapleton became increasingly private. Unlike many television stars, she rarely sought public attention. She valued personal space, avoided unnecessary publicity, and often preferred to grieve difficult moments away from cameras and crowds. That quiet nature would eventually become central to the story. When Carroll O'Connor's beloved son Hugh died in 1995, those close to O'Connor witnessed profound heartbreak. The tragedy changed him. Friends later recalled the immense emotional burden he carried during those years. Then came another devastating loss. In 2001, Carroll O'Connor himself passed away. The news shocked fans around the world. Tributes flooded television networks. Former colleagues shared memories. And almost immediately, rumors began circulating about Stapleton's absence from the funeral. At the time, nobody understood what was really happening. Many assumed there must have been tension between the two actors. Others speculated about private disagreements. Yet no credible evidence ever emerged suggesting a feud. In fact, interviews conducted over the years painted a very different picture. According to reports and those familiar with Stapleton's personality, her absence was likely connected to her intensely private approach to grief rather than any conflict with O'Connor. Honestly, that's what makes this story so fascinating. The public often expects grief to be visible. We expect attendance, speeches, and public displays of mourning. But not everyone experiences loss that way. Some people honor friendships quietly, away from cameras and headlines. And that appears to have been much closer to who Jean Stapleton really was. In the years that followed, she continued speaking respectfully about O'Connor and their work together. There were no accusations. No revelations of hidden resentment. No dramatic Hollywood betrayal. Instead, there was something much rarer. Dignity. As time passed, the mystery surrounding her absence slowly became less about scandal and more about misunderstanding. The story revealed how easily public assumptions can overshadow private realities. Today, both Carroll O'Connor and Jean Stapleton remain giants of television history. Their performances continue to introduce new generations to All in the Family, proving that great storytelling can outlive the people who create it. And perhaps that's the real lesson hidden inside this decades-old mystery. Sometimes the strongest friendships are not measured by who appears in public moments, but by the respect that quietly endures long after the cameras stop rolling. If this story gave you a new perspective on Jean Stapleton, Carroll O'Connor, and one of television's most misunderstood moments, share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your memories of All in the Family. And if you enjoy uncovering the untold stories behind Hollywood legends, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Because sometimes the greatest mysteries aren't about what happened in public, they're about the emotions people chose to keep private.